This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Good morning, Nick Saletti here on a Friday with our top stories happening today. Evacuations taking place in Chandler so crews can ventilate a building that stores lithium batteries. It's for businesses near 56th Street in Pecos. The ventilation is needed following last week's fire there. It's within a quarter mile. Businesses there within a quarter mile are being asked to evacuate by 12:30 today. 56th Street will also be closed between Fry and Allison Roads. Arizona's first execution in 8 years on track to happen in less than 2 weeks. Clemency has been denied for Clarence Dixon. He murdered an ASU student more than 40 years ago. The Arizona Board of Executive Clemency denying both reprieve and commutation. So pending any remaining appeals, Dixon is scheduled to be executed May 11th. Dixon's team argues he's mentally ill. Making sure education is affordable. NAU announcing free tuition for some students. Any Arizona resident with a household income of $65,000 or less will get tuition fully covered. This change begins in fall of 2023. One Valley school getting the belated celebration it deserves after temporarily closing its doors. Navajo Elementary in Scottsdale officially reopening Thursday in 2018 fire damage. Water and asbestos shut down the school, forcing students, faculty and staff to attend Oak Learning Academy through 2020. Once repairs were made at Navajo, the pandemic hit, keeping everybody off campus and delaying the celebration until now.
So great to celebrate with this community, with our staff, with our students' dedication. We wanted to do something really big like this evening, just to be able to share with everyone how great we are, how proud we are of all the hard work.
It looks amazing. The celebration included an open house showing renovated classrooms and buildings, also the band and choir performances and free Chick-fil-A for students. The school was founded more than 60 years ago. Gas prices are on the rise, but if you think an electric car or hybrid may be the answer, you might want to be aware of some fees. John Matteries explains.
Dave Gilbert feels he's doing the right thing, driving a hybrid Camry to save gas and the environment.
Right now I'm averaging 35.1 miles per gallon.
So he feels it's a slap in the face that his state is about to slap him with a $70 annual surcharge for driving a hybrid car.
And as I read this, I find out that they're going to, in essence, double the registration fee on my 12-year-old Toyota Camry hybrid.
At least he's not driving a Tesla. Electric car owners are facing a $150 annual fee. 30 states are now hitting hybrid and electric owners with extra fees, according to the National Conference of State Legislatures, NCSL. Another dozen states are considering adding these fees to make up for money they say they're losing from gasoline taxes. Now, some states are doing more than just adding an extra tax at renewal time. They're also adding a small fee on the electricity charge at public charging stations.
They're going to start charging an excise tax on the electricity if you use these charging stations.
The Director of Transportation of one state charging these fees, Ohio, says it's all about everyone helping maintain the state's roadways.
Up until this point, if you were driving an EV or a hybrid, to the extent that you were not using gasoline, you were not helping support the system upon which you depend.
But Consumer Report says these fees are more than what the average driver of a gas car pays in gas taxes, and worries the new fees will discourage people from buying fuel-saving cars.
We want to maintain the roads, but we want to do it fairly, and this tax is just the wrong way to do it.
Dave feels he and other hybrid owners are now being punished for doing good for the earth. As always, don't waste your money. I'm John Matteries.
Day 2 of the NFL Draft kicks off at 4. Because of that, programming is going to be a little different today. Catch World News at 3:30. And don't miss our recap of the NFL Draft during ABC 15 News at 10 o'clock.
Time for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Today, air quality alerts in place for the Phoenix metro area. An ozone high pollution advisory, meaning that ozone pollution will reach unhealthy levels for people that are in sensitive groups. That includes kids, older adults, and anybody with any respiratory condition. Today, consider limiting your time outdoors. Otherwise, you may have difficulty breathing. Otherwise, look for slightly lower temperatures, but still in the 90s. A high of 91 in Phoenix today. Across the state, we'll reach the low 90s out at Lake Havasu, upper 80s in Bullhead City, near 80 today in Sedona, with highs in the upper 60s in Flagstaff, 70 in Heber and in Show Low. The winds lighter today and tomorrow. That's what's allowing that pollution to build up. But by Sunday, winds cranking up again, and that's increasing that fire danger, especially in northern Arizona. So be mindful of that as you make your weekend plans. Otherwise, know the temperatures are going to be climbing again. Mid-90s this weekend across the valley, 60s in spots like Flagstaff this weekend and next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, go to ABC15.com or just download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.